What's up, Wildcats? It's cold and dark. That's pretty crazy. You know what's just crazy? Tacos, ties, and even more staff members. All this and more on today's episode of the Cat's Eye News.
The Engineering Club will hold a meeting today from 3 to 4 p.m. We will discuss membership, select this year's project, talk about competitions, and much more. Don't miss it, Wildcats.
The Novi Music Production Group meets Friday, December 6th in Mr. Baldwin's room, 245. They'll be learning about famous composers and producers. The Winter Orchestra concert is next Tuesday, December 10th. It's at 7 p.m. in the auditorium. Wildcat Concert Symphony and Philharmonic will be performing. For freshmen, sophomores, and juniors, Business Professionals of America members will receive 8 inside tips on what students should be doing prior to applying to Ross. That's next Tuesday, December 10th in room 218. Curious about AP or IB courses and programs? Scan the QR code to learn more next Thursday, December 12th at 8 a.m. Scan this other QR code to learn even more next Thursday, December 19th at 8 a.m. Go ahead, scan them. Step Into the Light is meeting Fridays from 3 to 4 p.m. in room 160. Join them for Bible, discussion, and prayer.
Hello, this is Melissa, and today I'm with.
I am Mrs. Watkins.
What's your role at NHS?
I get to teach 9th grade English, and I also teach the IB Theory of Knowledge class.
And what's your unpopular opinion?
I think that you should read the first 50 pages of a book, then the last 50 pages of the book, so you know the ending, and then go back and revisit, because otherwise authors sometimes mess with you, and I hate that.
Oh my god, I love that.
Hello, this is Melissa, and today I'm with
Mr. Letard.
Hey, Mr. Letard. What's your role at NHS?
I teach French, TV news, and broadcast communications, which is like a video editing class.
Cool. And what's your hot take?
I have 2 hot takes. Number 1, Pearl Jam is better than Nirvana. And 2, if you are over the age of 18, if you are an adult, you should not be wearing a sports jersey. Get rid of them. They're for kids.
I have an extra question for you.
Yes.
Who's your favorite journalist?
Well, I like to think of all of my Cat's Eye News journalists as a family, and I love them all the same.
All right, thank you for your time.
What's up, Novi? Welcome to episode 5 of Food Reviews. Today, we are reviewing the Decades Drop.
I'm so hungry. And I'm hungry too! Ah!
What's up, guys? We got the Taco Bell, and we're gonna go down the line, but I feel something is incomplete here, Graydon. So we're gonna be trying all the items with the sauce as well. First up, this is the tostada from the 60s. Each one of these is from a different decade.
It's a big tortilla.
Now we're gonna try the tostada.
The 60s were wild if this is what they were eating. I'm just gonna say, it's not really that interesting. I don't even think I'd need to go to Taco Bell to get this. How much is it? Never mind, it's $2, so it's not that bad of a deal. It's not the best meal, so I think I'm gonna give it a 5.5.
It's a lot better with hot sauce on it. It's not that bad, but I probably would not get it again. I'm gonna give it a 5.2 out of 10.
So when I first opened the box, I was really disappointed. It was just like a flat tortilla chip. No reason to get this over anything else on the menu.
I don't know how I feel about it just being on a tortilla chip. I'll give it a good 5 out of 10.
Next up, from the 70s, this is the green sauce burrito. And taking a first look, it's just beans.
Well, it really is just beans. I can't really even taste the cheese at all. I'm not sure if there is cheese in it. The hot sauce makes it better.
Apparently in the 60s and the 70s, the Taco Bell creator food menu people had absolutely zero creativity. I guess they just really like beans. I'm gonna give it a 6.8.
It's called the green sauce burrito, but I don't even know what the green sauce tastes like because it's just beans. Just on its own, it's not that good. I'm gonna give it a 5.5 out of 10.
That's the exact same score. I'd give it a 5.5. It's very, very underwhelming as well. That's beanie all right.
I'd say 5.5. It's only a little bit better.
I just got to the end of it, and I found where the green sauce went. It was a really bad bite.
What is is wrong with this? It is so soggy.
It's also very flat.
Moving on to the 80s. This is the Mexi Melt, the one that got ran over by a car. It's insanely flat. It's got, I think it's beef, tomatoes, cheese.
I like the flavor of it a lot better so far. It doesn't look very well made.
It tastes like it should be bigger. It tastes really good. I like it.
So I actually really enjoy this. I think the tomato and onion had nice flavor. It was really thin, so I didn't really like that. But it actually tasted pretty good. So I'm gonna give it a 7.5.
I think this was better than the last two. It just tasted more fresh. The 80s had a fresh start from their beanie burritos. I'm gonna give it a 7.
Yeah, I will say this is a whole lot better than the last two items. It's not enough. It's definitely not enough to be classified as a meal. So there's a lot of different unique things in this that all add together and taste really good. So I'll give this a 7.5 out of 10.
I give it a 7.5. It would be a 9 if it was bigger.
Moving on to the 90s. This is the Gordita Supreme.
Okay, this one actually looks like a taco.
All right, so, whoops. All right, so this actually looks pretty good. You can see there's like tomato and lettuce in there. There's also some beef and cheese. I'm actually really excited to eat this one, which is the first time. The cheese is finally melted.
Now we're gonna try it. That's Supreme, all right. So this one I think is the best one so far. I do like the thicker tortilla, so it's not soggy and going through the wrapper.
In the 90s, Taco Bell started caring about their customers' taste buds. This is actually really good. And there's also sour cream in there. So, I would rate this a 9.
It's always better with hot sauce, but on its own, it's still pretty good. I'm gonna give it an 8.5. The Diablo is not spicy at all. This is supposed to be their hottest sauce.
At the end, I'll try it.
It's not perfect, but it's still pretty good. I give this a good old 7.8 out of 10. I kind of wish it was a little bit different, but I do like how it's an actual burrito this time.
I like the flavoring a lot more. That was definitely the best thing that we've had so far. I'm gonna give it an 8 just because I feel like it was a little small.
Finally, this is from the 2000s. This is the caramel apple and piñata.
It's like breaded stuff, and it's got caramel apple filling inside.
All right, now we're gonna try it.
It's not a taco, but it sure is scrumptious. I would give it a 9.5 out of 10.
I think it would be a lot better warmed up. It wasn't bad though. I'm gonna give it an 8.8.
I actually really like this. I was not expecting it to be that good. The filling, the juices in it was really tasty, and I really like how it tasted almost like it was, fried. So I'll give this a 9.2 out of 10.
I'm usually more of a savory person over my sweets. I'd say a good 9. It was pretty good.
So I didn't think the Diablo sauce was hot, but Jack might think it's hot, so he's gonna try it. How is it?
I need water. It's like, tastes really bad.
It spooked me on the spice
I need some water. Initially, it's like really bad.
Initially?
I don't know how to explain it.
So that was the Taco Bell Decades review. I would recommend really anything after the 80s. I guess you could say it got better as the time went on. So we're gonna give the Decades drop a 7 out of 10. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye. Good morning. Today, I'm gonna teach you how to tie a tie. So first, what you want to do, pop your collar. Second, this outside, the seam, you want to have this towards the outside. Now you have that figured out. This is your skinny side, this is your fat side. What you want to do is you want to just put it around. Remember, seam on the outside, and you want to put the end of this side by your belly button. My belly button is about right here, so just adjust it. Now it's measured pretty good. What you want to do is cross it over. So now you have this cross going, right? Hold it. Then you take your fat side and you put it through the hole. And you just pull on it. As you can see, it like put a little circle there. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna take that fat side and you're just gonna cross it over. You can kind of see the tie kind of start to form. Then you're gonna take the fat side and you're gonna put it through your main hole again. Just pull it out. And then you should be left with this. See, you already have your tie knot going. You just have this kind of sticking out. So what you do is a little tip for me. Put your finger through the hole on the bottom and then put your fat side through the top, because then you can start feeling like where the fat side is, and then you can just pull it out easily. I would hold the top of the tie just so when you pull on it, it keeps its shape. Pull on it, kind of get that going. Since you're in this position, grab the tie, the knot, and kind of squeeze it to like a triangle shape. And then pull it up at the same time. And then you always want the skinny side to be hiding behind the fat side because it looks professional and not ugly. And then there's a little hole on most ties. You put the skinny side through that hole and then you kind of just pull it out. And then you adjust it. Make sure you look good. Make sure it's to your neck and put your collar down. And that's how you tie a tie. Life advice from me. But anyways, that's all from me.
What's up, Wildcats? Do you want your story featured on the Cat's Eye News? Email us at nhscatseyenews@gmail.com. And remember, all requests should be in by 9 a.m. on Monday to give our journalists the time that they need to deliver you a quality product.
Hi, Wildcats. Thanks for watching today's episode. There won't be any episodes tomorrow, so stay tuned for next week's episodes. And meanwhile, stay tuned. Have a great weekend.